In my last video, which is part 1 of this video, I showed you how to draft the front part of this cropped puff sleeve gathered neck blouse pattern. We were able to conclude the front part and we used SEAML2D. This is our pattern that we did, and this is the pattern pieces we were able to extract as the front part piece. In this video, we are going to be doing the back part of this blouse, and I'm hoping it will take as long as it took to do this one. So if that is what interests you, stay tuned and let's start with the back part pattern of this beautiful blouse. Hi guys, my name is Enorita James, and in my channel I take you by the hand and I show you how to transit from manual pattern drafting to digital pattern drafting. So once you're on SEAML2D, to highlight a particular pattern you already have, you just go here to this drop down and click on the pattern you want to be working with. This is the one we are going to be working with. If you're just landing on this video, whatever I'm going to do is going to look very strange to you. It is best you check out my playlist on SEAML2D. If you're new to digital or CAD pattern drafting, please go through the playlist. I can quickly show you that playlist. This is my YouTube channel. And once you come to my YouTube channel, I have several playlists. So this is the playlist I'm talking about, SEAML2D Free CAD Pattern Drafting playlist. And I have over 24 videos here. So if you're just landing on this video where I'm going to be showing you how to create the back part pattern of that cropped blouse, and you don't know anything about CAD pattern drafting, you need to come to this playlist. Because in this playlist, I take you through how to download SEAML2D, how to create measurement sets, how to understand what measurement sets are, how to use the SEAML2D, how to use the different pattern drafting tools of SEAML2D. I have several episodes talking specifically about how to use the tools, showing you practically how to use the tools, and showing you instances where you should use the particular tools when you are drafting your patterns. I also take you through how to create multi-size measurements, which is particularly important if you want to sell patterns in different sizes. I took you through how to do that manipulations with SEAML2D. There's a lot here. So if you don't know anything about digital pattern drafting, you've always been doing manual pattern drafting, start here. This is where to start. So having said that, let's continue what we wanted to do. So once you're on this back part, definitely I cannot work with all these lines and ask. I need to remove it. So I need to get it into a group and just remove it so that I have space to work. So I created this group. If you want to know how to create groups, watch the playlist. You'll know how to create a group. So I'll click on this eye icon and you can see now that it is clearer for us to work with. So now the thing is quite clear for us to work with. The first thing I need to do now is to shift this, get rid of this dot here. And to do that, I'm going to shift this B29 to join to B28. I know when I do that, this is going to shift. This will probably shift. This will shift. And this will shift a little bit, because I'm transferring this dot to this place. And to do that, we are going to be using this tool, rotation tool. So once you click on the tool, we're now going to click on all the areas we want to shift. So it's just 29 that I want to shift to 28. So I'll start here, press down on my control button, Press the next one that I want, the next one, this one, and of course this one, and probably this one. Then I'll hit enter, and then I'm going to hit the pivot point, which is this. So as you can see here, you see the one that I want to shift. So 29 point is going to shift to 28. So once I shift it to that 28, like so, I'll just hit on my mouse and then I click on OK. So you see where all the shifting is. B9 has shifted to here. B17 has shifted to here. So that means the curve is going to come from here now, go like so, and stop here. And B16, that's B16. B16 is now here. So that means we are going to draw from here to meet here. And then B27 is now here. So this will come like this. B15, this one, and this is B27. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to draw the new lines. Just draw the new lines, so we now enlarge this waist dart. So I've joined all the points for the new pattern we are going to be using, transferred this dart to the bottom waist dart, and I also created a group to hide the old pattern so that we can have a free hand to work with the new pattern. So I'm just going to hide the old pattern, and that is the new pattern we are going to be using. As you can see, the data has expanded. So now what we are going to do first, we are going to do what we did with the front. We are going to form the neckband first. So we are going to use this particular tool, point tool, uh, point on line tool. So first I need to get 1 centimeter first. And then from that 1 centimeter, I do 4 centimeters. I'll do the same thing down here, just like the way I did for the front. If you've watched the front, you will know how I did it. We are just doing the same thing to be able to form the neck band. So we're now going to use the curve B30 to B32. And then we'll just curve it the way we want it to be. And then the second curve is this. Later I'll curve everything very well. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Just curve it the way you want. It's okay. I think that should be okay. That should be okay for the neckband. So the next thing we are going to do now is to draw the line from here to under the bust line. So first we need to create a point under the bust line, that is 2 centimeters from the main bust line. So we'll do 2 centimeters down here. And then we need it from, I think from here was 7 centimeters from the shoulder, so we'll do 7 centimeters here. So we are going to go back to curve. We are going to look for point on curve, and we are going on this curve. And starting from, I think, B31. And the length is 7 centimeters. Good. That's B34. And we're now going to do a curve from B34 up to here. And then we just adjust it the way we want it. This place is vertically straight. And here will be a little bit curved. Just a little bit. Okay. So we are done with that. What we need now is to do the curve for here. Just like we did it here. We get the curve here. So that will be, I need to create a point here that is perpendicular to this one. So let me see. I think I'm going to use, let me see if I can use this one. Let me see if I can do that. Create something here. Okay, good. And that's okay. So I can now create a line from here to stop here, or a curve. Let me bring this down. So I'll do a curve. When you use, as I said, when you keep using this SEAML2D, you get used to it. So you find out that it's easy, but when you're watching it for the first time, it looks a little bit too complicated, but it's not really. It's very interesting as you get used to it. Good, that is that. I think we are done. What I need to do now is just to do the sleeve. Just to do the sleeve. I believe you're enjoying this video. But if you're watching this and you feel that this is a little bit too complicated for you, then click the link below to get the pattern for this style for your own size. I have from sizes 32 to 46. If your size is not within that size, I also have a video to show you how you can adjust the patterns to fit your body shape. So click the link below and get your own pattern and make your own clothes to fit your body shape. Let's continue with the video. To do the sleeve is quite easy. We'll just follow the front sleeve and just do it exactly as we did it. So what we need to do is to extend this one to get the cap height. So instead of going for cap height, you will just get the line of A8 to A34. Let me highlight it so that you see what I'm talking about. So we are just going to extend to A8 to A34. That is the cap height. Then we're going to get the bicep circumference divided by 2. That is the A34 to A35. So that's what we're going to do. Let me highlight the back piece once again. So this is the first one we are going to do, and we're going to be using this tool. So we'll just go from here to here. We'll go to FX, and we are going to do B31, B9, B1 plus. So we'll go to line length, and we'll look for B39, B31 rather, it's not 39, B31, B31, B9, B1, put that one, plus the extension we want. So it's going to be plus, and the extension we are looking for is A34 to A8, or A8 to A34. So we come down here, I'll put A8, that's it. So that's it, okay. Then we click on OK. And that's it there. The reason we use that method is because it keeps that angle, just extends it exactly the angle. That is why it's good to use that particular tool and method to do it. And it keeps it consistent, especially when you want to, you know, create different pattern sizes. It will just follow that formula. So now we have this. What we need now is the bicep circumference divided by 2. We'll do the same thing. That is the length A34 to A35. So we just use this particular tool, and we go from here to pass through here. Just click on that. We go to FX, and we are looking for line A34 to A35. So we go to line length, we go to A34, and that's it here. Okay, I didn't remove this. It's giving me an error. So A34 to A35. Okay. Okay. So that's it here. Now I need to join this one. I need to join those 2 points. So I need to reduce this, see what I'm doing. So now I need to draw a line here to get that intersection here, so I can do the curve to this place. Remember the way we did it here. So let's get that done. Let's draw in a straight line. All I need is that intersection. This intersection is what I need. So we need to go back to curve. Yeah. Make sure that you get a point there where it intersects. So we can have where we can draw our curve from here to here. See, the curve is not going to be so much at the back point to here. So now we can now get the sleeve from there and there. So we now have our sleeve, a kind of Reagan sleeve. To just come from here like this, go here, come here, and come down, come here, and come here. And what we are going to be using is the same length here, this length here in the front, this length from here to here, and this length from here to here. And then we'll also do this length, the same length, using the same method I used when I did this and I did this. So I'll quickly do that, and then I think it will be time for us to extract our patterns. So I've extended the hand, I've extended it to form the sleeve. So this is our sleeve. Just using the same method I used for part 1. So I'll advise you to go through episode 1 in case you're feeling, confused. Just watch this episode. Let me go back there. Watch the way I did this hand. Just it's the same method. I just extended it the same distance, and this one too, from here, the same distance. Let me narrow it down. So it's from here to the end of that, the same distance. Essentially, that's what I did. This here to here is the same as this here to here. This here to here is the same as this here to here. So that's essentially what I just did. Using the same method I used, as I showed you when I extended from B9, B1 to B36, and then I just drew this line from the actual arm curve, just a line, to be able to form a dot between this curve and this line. So from there, I now draw the curve of the Reagan sleeve I'm going to make from this. So that's it. So by doing that, we've now gotten our sleeve that is from here to here, this long to here to here, a little curve here, and all the way to here. And I gave it this green color so that when we're extracting it, we'll be able to know what to extract. If we don't know how to change colors, I'll just show you how to change colors. For instance, if I want to change the color of this line, I'll just highlight on it, put my cursor on it. Let me do this one, put my cursor on it to get I want to get the property of it. So once you highlight it, it shows properties. If you click on properties, here you can change the color. Now the color is black, you can now change it to green, so that it will be easy for you to know that all the greens are together when you're extracting your patterns. This is particularly important when you have patterns like this that looks a little bit confusing, so you know the particular one to extract when you are extracting. Then that's all I need to say. And when you're doing this, once you've downloaded it as a PDF, remember that this is the back and we're going to need a zip. So when you're cutting this on 2 pieces, you have to give a gap of, maybe it depends on you, maybe 1 inch to 2 inches for your zip. I don't want to put it here, but when I'm selling the patterns in the sewing instructions, I'll add it that when you're cutting, please put the space for your zip right here. Must be a space for your zip. So with that, the next thing is for me to just extract this pattern, and then our patterns will be ready. So let me quickly extract it, but first let me go back here. All the A's I know are for the front piece, because sometimes it can become confusing, and then all the B's will be for the back piece. So this is the front piece already. Let's extract the back piece. And to extract, as I said, is always clockwise. We go to piece, then we click here where you have this pattern piece sign. Then I'll extract the band first. So I'll just start from B33, go to B32, click on the curve here. That's go to B30, B31, and then I'll click on the curve. The curve is a black one. And that's it. And then just hit enter. And once you hit enter, once you have this okay here, you know that everything you did it well. So okay. So we've extracted the neckband. The next one, let's extract the Reagan sleeve. So we go back there, click on it, and I'm going to start from B34. I'll now click on the curve here, the green one, this green one, and then B31, and then all the way to B40, and then B41, and then we are looking at here, right here, B37. Then remember our small curve here. Then of course the main curve here, the green one, and that is our sleeve. Then we'll hit enter, and that is okay. So we hit it. So we've done our sleeve. The next one is this bodice here. This bodice here that is pink. So we are going to extract that one. I'm going to start from B33, and then I'm going to the pink one, go to B34, then I'm going again to the pink one, B35, 342, and then I will come down to this one, and B35. Then I'll hit enter, and it's okay. So we're done. So the last space is the bottom piece here with the dot. So we'll go back there. So you see how easy it is. It's not so complicated. Sometimes when you start something, it looks complicated, but when you get used to it, see that it's very easy. So we're starting from here, coming down here, coming here to B18, coming down here to here, and then here. Then remember it's the pink one we're looking at there. And then we hit enter and OK. So that's it. We've extracted our patterns for the back. And then when you come here, you'll see your pattern. That is your pattern. That's it. That's the pattern for the back. So all we need to do now is to label them, then get ready to download them as PDFs. I'm not going to show you how to do that because I have a full dedicated video on how to label your patterns and how to download it as a PDF. Please watch my playlist. If this is very confusing for you and you don't want to do that, as I said, remember what we are actually, let's go. This is what we are. This is the pattern. So we've just finished doing the back and the front. It's only the front that is gathered like this. The back is fitted with zip, as you've seen the pattern. Now, if this is too complicated for you to try your hands on, I have these patterns from sizes 32 to 48. EU sizes 32 to 48. So you can click the link below this video. It will take you to my digital store where you can download it. If it's something that you would like to sew for yourself, but you don't want the stress of actually creating the patterns by yourself. But if you want to create it by yourself, if you have any challenges, drop your comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So with that, I've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you watched part 1 and part 2. And as I said, if you have any kind of challenges, drop your comments. And of course, I will answer you as soon as possible. ASAP. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe for more informed CAD pattern drafting videos. See you in my next one.